because I just messed it up again with the microphone. But anyway, just to keep it simple, I came to the market. I was mostly in the 15 minutes time frame, and I was thinking, even before I closed my initial session, that man, it could be just the top, and then market could then react after, maybe grabbing liquidity on the top side and then just trade it lower. And it was actually exactly what happened. I wasn't seeing the market at that point. When I saw the market was when it started breaking. So I decided, why not take it if there's an opportunity, which is actually a really clean one, which was literally the market, getting strong. But what you can see, volume telling, it's just like, confirmation basically. So for basically 45 minutes after the failure on the high that I initially exited earlier, then the market just started tanking, like maybe 35 to 40 minutes. No, actually more, like maybe 1 hour, hour and a half. Yeah. Then it just literally just tanked. So I decided to take advantage of it because I think it is good to be disciplined and say that just call it a day. But when there's an opportunity, a clean one, I think I have to take it. I think it makes no sense to just be here sitting and looking at the market just tanking or whatever when I know that those are clean trades and that's where initially me and I guess any I would say top trader would want to be. So why not? So just to keep it clean, I want to post this because I want to, of course, remain honest, especially to myself. I decided to get a new account, like I can see here. So yeah, then I first of all got myself into the downside in pretty much all the assets that I see here. I believe that I think it was Dow at first kind of went break even, but then gold, Nasdaq, and ES they both all hit targets. On NQ I had the gap fill here, then I got out, and then on the ES I have the low here of this day. I also got out, and on gold as well I had the low here and I got out. And what I did was on gold, first of all I executed here, then I went down. Let me check something here. Yeah, exactly here. This close of this bar pretty much at the gap fill. Then I sold pretty much the next bar and then I went for the low. And then of course pretty much immediately I noticed failure, and also not to I mean nevertheless I mean I also took losses of course, like on the way I could, before it actually tanked it just got to stop down and then I executed again and so forth. And then I noticed the failure, of course, then seems to be like, well, it was getting strong all at the same time, basically, all four assets. So I especially engaged on gold here. I took initially here on the 5 minute break to the upside, I took a buy with four contracts and I exited at the gap field retest. That was like maybe 4 or 500. And then I also took a loss in this same bar again later. But then I noticed this again, this rejection failure. So this bar when it retested and then broke again high, I bought again for more contracts, and I was going to the high of this bar basically, and that's actually what I just closed the trade. So that's pretty much it. This account is basically capped for today with this 15% basically of profit target, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I think it was a good decision. I think it was the right thing to adapt to the market. Maybe of course, I was initially tired, and it was initially a long session at first, but I also think that I do need, first of all, remain more patient, and also I think I still, I mean, if I see an opportunity like this size or that is actually clean as it actually should be in the trading overall, then I just take it because it makes no sense to, like I said, be on the sidelines when you clearly see that there is chances to engage the market, especially when the market is really strong. So I think it was good. I'm gonna just post this for what basically for my own sake and transparency and everything. So yeah, I'm done for today. I'm gonna rest and then let's see tomorrow.